What's up, guys? I want to give you a quick tour here of the plants that I do have. As you know, over the years, I've uploaded different pictures and videos, well, not pictures, but videos on YouTube of the plants that I have. I did get rid of a lot of them whenever I moved out of my ex's house. I have probably 50 or 60 of them now, out of 300 and something I used to have. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I do have. Most of this stuff took me, because I ride the bus to work every day. It took me about 3.5 weeks to get all the plants down here. The plants and then a few other things I left at the house I had to get. But here is what I have out of everything I used to have. So right here, we got a plumeria here. We got one right here. We got two right here. This is the variegated one, and this one here. In the back, I don't know. It hasn't bloomed yet, so I don't know what it is. This is my variegated spiral ginger, begonia, and an aloe down inside there. And then this guy right here, I brought it down here too. This is a Norfolk Island pine. And elephant ears, my variegated monstera, Morphophallus titanum, desert rose. There's another Morphophallus there. This is the Acroleogus. Some aloes. There's some type of variegated thing here. This is a type of amaryllis, a red one. And some aloes. There's an agave back here. There's my Chanel. There's another agave, Dreamiopsis. Some elephant ears in the back. My aloe. Another elephant ear. There's the Calancher. This is one that a friend of mine gave to me in Georgia. And then there's another Dreamiopsis here. Ctenanthe, if you can pronounce that one. That's what this is. There's more plants up in here. The way these lights are rigged, this is like a 10 light string, so they're 2 feet apart, each bulb. So it provides enough light for all the plants. Variegated piece of prayer plant. This is an Epiphyllum guada something. It's a curly leaf epiphyllum. And these two boys right here are Cereus peruvianus and Cereus repandus. Here's a giant aloe that I brought with me, Morphophallus gigas. There's a back in there is another agave, and then there's one down in here. There's a sweet potato, and there's some Morphophallus back there in that big pot in the back. You see a little green thing sticking up there. Back here in the corner are my two pachypodiums, Gay and I'm not sure about that one, the bigger one back there. There's the Lemiri, Pachypodium lemiri, and snake plant, and Litiboria socialis. Few succulents up in there, and my string of hearts. And of course, I have my orbeas and my hernias and stapelias. This is one of them. And this one here is Edith Colea grandis. There's a few cactus back into there. The Swedish ivy on the other side. And then here's my pregnant onion. It's getting ready to bloom. Maybe, if it makes it. And I've got all these spider plants. Epiphyllums. Stapelia. I don't know if you can see that one. There's two little blooms right there. This is Stapelia shinzi. Here's another one. Here's my variegated Litiboria. And then I took some cuttings off some stuff, and this one here is doing okay. Hopefully it'll root. And then these are my epiphyllums. There's a bunch of epiphyllums down there. Cactus, Swedish Wandering Jew. Seeing the Cereus grandiflorus, Stapelia. This is the big red Stapelia. At least it should be red. The other flower was on it was a darker red. Maybe because it's inside it's like that. And then Dragon Tree, Dracaena. More agaves. There's another. It's a type of. It's not really a Wandering Jew. It's more of a. What this is right here. I can't think of the name of them. Oh. But that's what I've got left out of everything. Just what's in here. I still have all my amaryllis bulbs down there, tubers downstairs. They're in the basement with the AC and some Christmas stuff. There's an African violet right there. Here's my Mickey Mouse Dolphinaire. And this thing I'm not really sure of right now. And there's this aloe. And I've got a bunch of Cereus Fabaceus seeds growing in this one. This is the one I had that starts to twist as it grows. So I don't really have nearly as much as I did. Like I said, there's about 50 or 60 here. Here's some of my tubers. Morphophallus and saccharum and stuff like that. That's pretty much it for those. As you can see, this room is pretty big. It's really nice. This house is big too. I've got a lot more room in here than I did at my other place. Here's my computer. And then TV's right there. And this thing, I've never been able to get a Norfolk Island pine to grow. Ever. They always die within weeks after I get them. But I've had this thing right here, I think 4 or 5 years. And it was probably about half as tall as it is now. It's got a new set of branches coming out on this one. And it seems to do pretty good. They just don't like to be in cold spots. Like if you open a door to come in, they don't want the cold air will cause issues with them. This is it. There's another agave. There's an agave. And that one back there. String of pearls. And then this string of hearts, which has blooms on it. So, and there's my other larger Amorphophallus titanum in that pot right there. It just went dormant. So, as you can see, there's not nearly as much as what there used to be. And here's a couple of cannas I had. This one is a variegated Stuttgart canna. And this one has a white flower. It's called Ermine. E-R-M-I-N-E. I went and got those too. But that's what the room looks like in that corner. All those shelves right there with the plants on, and then you got all the plants down right through here. That's all I have left. Once I get my own place and I actually have the room to do it, I'm going to start building back up again. I'm going to make sure it's going to be a place where I'm not going to move again, because I don't want to move anymore. But that's where we're at this point in life. I think I've showed you guys these things before too. These are my Nixie clocks. This is the IN14, IN16, and IN12. It's one of the new hobbies I just got into. I've got another one on the way here soon. And then of course I bought a couple of these. I've got a blue one and a green one. These are pretty cool. They're like 18 bucks. And here's another Amorphophallus. It doesn't seem, looks like it needs more light. But other than that, that's it. And bathroom is through there. Living room's through there. That's to the kitchen. There's a printer I got a few months back. But there you have it. So my goal is to get out of here and get my own place where I don't have anybody else with me, because I don't like living with anybody. I really don't. But I like to have a 2-bedroom. I'm going to use the other bedroom as a plant room, because as you can see, they're very easy to read off some lights for your plants. These are 4-watt LED bulbs. They came from China. They're like $4 or $5 a piece, so they're not that expensive. This one has 7 over here, and this one has 8 or 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's got 10 sockets on it. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, just let me know. Again, I'm going to put my email address down here. It has changed. I want to add a new one to it. So if you have any questions, just send me an email.